Hello Taurus, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for this, actually the third week of September, which starts around the 13th. Your reading is quite interesting. The card that I pulled before I started your tarot reading cards was balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I read the book on it, and I'm just going to summarize it real quick. It talks about balance within ourselves and how we need to be aware of how we think, or the way Taurus thinks, and to not always be so quick to judge other people, because their path is going to always be different than your path. It's going to be rare if you find somebody that's walking the same path as you. At least that's what I've seen. So in other words, when you come across somebody that's doing something that you think is wrong, you need to stop. You need to let that person do their own thing, because they are in the process of learning their own lessons on their path. And if you're a parent, I understand that, especially when you have children. It's hard to not voice your opinion over what they think. You can't. We really shouldn't be doing that as parents or romantic lovers or husband and wife. You should not be doing it. We have to allow them to walk their own path. And if it doesn't work, well, then it doesn't work. But basically, don't try to change somebody. Don't try to carve somebody into the way you want them to be. And don't judge either. Until you've walked in their shoes, you don't know what they're going through. It's a beautiful card. Just a reminder. On your first card, it actually shocked me when it came out. I thought, what? It's the King of Wands in reverse. Now, normally I would say that he's very selfish and obsessive and he doesn't listen to anybody, which is kind of true. But with that said, the Seven of Wands in reverse is somebody that's stepping down. They're going to quit fighting against the opposition. And those are the people that are on their own path, that they can't get them to do what they want them to do. Because you are a bull and you're very opinionated. But you can't always be that way, because there's people that are living a completely different life than you are. You have to let them go. But anyway, it was amazing that the two came out together, because I was thinking, what? Not Taurus. But I see why. It's because you are stepping down. You're going to let whatever the opinions are that come in, you're going to just let them come in. You're going to accept it the way it is. Now, if this is a relationship, which I'm not sure yet, this Eight of Cups always talks about walking away, leaving a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling. And it could be that. It could be that. Maybe you're just tired of putting up with somebody that wants to always go against what your thoughts are, you know. But I don't think so. I almost want to say, and I always fall back onto this when I can't really come up with a good reason yet, but I feel like it's because this person may be thinking that, you know what, it's time for me to change my entire psyche. Maybe I need to take that spiritual path that I keep hearing about. I hear whispers about it in the community. I hear whispers about it online. Maybe I need to turn in that direction. And for now, that's what I'm going to say until I start laying cards. It might change, of course. And then the Six of Swords, this is somebody that's actually taken a leave. It could be psychological, but it could also be a physical move too. Either way. So I thought that was really interesting. And then on your person or this situation, whatever it is at this point, I'm not sure. You have the Knight of Cups rushing in or coming towards you. The way it looks, he's headed out, or the Knight is headed out. I don't know if this was somebody that's leaving you. A Knight of Cups, somebody that's, there's a lot of love here. The message that they had was probably about love. It looks like it's very possible that when you went into this mode, you decided that this really wasn't what you wanted. I don't know yet. I have to do some clarifying. And this could have been what triggered you to reverse and to step down from the way you've been most of your life. It probably drove somebody off because they felt like there was some kind of injustice. With the Justice in reverse, that tells me that something happened. There was something that triggered this person or this energy to leave you. I'll have to clarify it. But they definitely felt somewhat betrayed about something. And then here we have the Knight of Wands. Now this is something very passionate that's coming in or going out. It could be the same energy between the two here. It could be. But they're leaving. And with that being said, the World in reverse tells me that there was a life lesson here that this person isn't learning. So if this is a partner, may it be a relationship, a love, or business, they're walking away. They're leaving. The direction they're headed is away from you. So it tells me that there's something here that it's going down. And the sad thing about it is, whatever their path was, they're not learning the lessons that perhaps together you two should have. If you were a couple, or if you were co-workers, or worker, boss, worker, whatever you want to say, it's like they see you turning different. It's like they're amazed to see you step down from being the way you always have been. And to them, they probably saw that you were giving up. I don't see that. I see that you were changing yourself and making yourself a better person by doing things that you want to do instead of bending yourself to accommodate whatever they want you to do. But they're not learning that lesson for themselves. Their world is in reverse. So I'm going to have to clarify here and see what's going on. But when I look at the balance here, it does feel like you're trying to get yourself in balance. This says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, which is amazing for you, Taurus. Amazing. But this person, maybe they liked it when you were telling them what to do. Maybe it drove them away. I don't know. It could be work. It really could be. All right, let's go ahead and start with the King of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, I think you felt like you were out of control. You felt like you were in chaos. Maybe you did step down. Maybe whatever this person was doing was triggering you into not feeling in control. It was like your life was spinning around and you couldn't even get yourself together. And then maybe that is why you decided to just stop being who you are, step down from a situation that was chaotic, and just hold still there for a minute and really take a look at what's going on. And when you did that, I think this is when this energy started coming up, wanting to leave something behind. if you have to walk away or take a boat, you're wanting to get out of it. It must have been pretty chaotic. But let's clarify these two. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. This was a work situation. I believe you worked with this person. And whatever the work you were doing wasn't being fulfilled. Maybe you felt like you were carrying most of the burden. Or it could be that you lost faith in this person's abilities. Let's clarify over here. I will get one more card for that before we move on. Yeah, somebody's ego was at work here. Oh my gosh, you met your match, Taurus. I'm just kidding. But if somebody has a big ego, this is the kind of action they take. Is it you? Were you the one that was falling out of doing the work that was required of you? Was this a job you took on just to help with the way things are nowadays? Is this you took a job that really wasn't for you? And so you decided to step away from it? Maybe there was somebody there who was just stronger than you or had more, I don't know. This talks about you're not collaborating, and this talks about headed out in a very impulsive, egotistic way. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups with the injustice, or justice in reverse. Oh my God, they feel doubly like you. They felt like you really did something that was injustice, that wasn't fair to them. And I don't know if it's a friend, family. I don't really feel that it's work. You quit working with somebody on something. Maybe because it was too hurtful. Maybe it was throwing you for a loop and you maybe felt like you weren't getting anywhere with this person. And so you just stopped working with them and said, I can't do it anymore. I've got to go. You're on your own. I just don't know. You'll know who the person is or the people are. I don't know. There's another Knight here, and I don't always include them as being people. Sometimes it's just one or the other's energy, or both of them are just energy, and it's from somebody that's in your orb, that's around you. So let's look at the Knight of Wands with the World in reverse. Now this person feels abandoned in a sense. Financially, they're going to struggle without you. This could be family. They're not learning a lesson. They're not learning a life lesson. They don't want to learn a life lesson. They're very content with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. They're confused about love and passion. And I think you've been trying to help somebody work through that, and they're not figuring it out. And they feel like it's unfair. And they want to stay single. Now it could be lovers between the two of you, or at least partnerships between the two of you, and it could be work, or it could be romance. I don't see any cups other than the one here. Did you cut somebody off completely? It looks like you cut somebody off. They were doing something that you didn't feel was right, Taurus. You thought they were doing something that wasn't right. So you cut them out of your life for now. It's because it was too hurtful or too powerful or too against your way of thinking. And remember now, this card here is for both people. Balance. And that, excuse me, and that's what I feel the most is like this whole situation is out of balance because one person wants to do it their way and you want to do it your way. And remember what I said at the beginning here was until you've walked in the shoes of someone else, you don't know what their path is. And the same for this person, when they don't see your path, it's like instead of trying to work with one another, somebody, and I think it was you just put your foot down and said, I'm done with this. Whatever the situation is. Work, family, romance. I don't feel like a union of marriage or anything. Okay. Let's see what the card is that links the two together. The King. Somebody's very materialistic here. There's ego here too. Selfishness. Not hoarding their money, but not sharing it either. I feel like that's you, Taurus. I feel like that's you. This is an Aries/Taurus card. I feel like that's you. And what is the last card for this reading? Now that Knight of Cups, you got 3 knights on the board. 3 knights. This tells me these are younger people than you. Taurus, you're older. These people, this over here is younger than you. Not by much, but some. It looks to me like you may be proposing not a marriage, but an offer of apology, an emotional apology. Because this knight is headed into your person's energy and it's coming from you. So to me, it looks like you have an apology to make to somebody and it's going to be emotional. But you would be doing the right thing to get balance. Maybe it was just they caught you in a bad day or something. And they said something and it just totally threw you into chaos. It feels family. It does feel family. Oh, and then on the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups in reverse. This talks about somebody not being confused anymore. And they may have already made their own choice. They chose something that maybe wasn't healthy. All right. Let's clarify that. Yeah, somebody was a liar here. Somebody wasn't telling the truth. I don't know who it is. Could be both of you. And on the bottom of the deck, somebody's stuck on the past. Somebody could be stuck on the past emotionally. They could be stuck on the path or stuck in the past about something from their, could be a family issue. Because with the cups, this is 2 children. And in reverse, it's like somebody can't stop thinking about it. They're not letting that go. And when they're not letting that energy go, it keeps causing one pattern to be the same and the same and the same. There needs to be something that needs to be cleared up about something in the past. It could be for both of you. It could involve both of you. It's interesting. I'm going to get one card real quick. I've already gone over my limit. But it's worth it. One card for Taurus. Okay, I'll take two. The Guardian of Abundance. This is the King of Pentacles, and here he's in reverse. But in the upright, or from the universe, this card says, this is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. Maybe you'll start your own business. And the second one is the Six of Cups, which is the same here. Something from the past. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. That's what it felt like. A child is here. Something's happening with a child in your life. I hope it works for you, Taurus. I'm sorry it wasn't smoother, but it seems a little upside down. Find your balance and move from there. Until I see you next week, Namaste.